Have you ever heard people say that just 30 days of taking magnesium glycinate can change everything, helping them sleep deeply, feel stronger, satiety, and think more clearly again? But what about you? Night after night, you're still awake. Your legs cramp in the middle of the night, and your heart beats faster for no reason. You lie there, staring at the ceiling, wondering, why does the same supplement work for others, but not for me? That question keeps so many people over 60 awake, trapped in exhaustion, frustration, and the quiet fear that their body is slowly slipping out of control. But here's the truth. Magnesium glycinate isn't a miracle sleep pill. It's more like a biological code. And your body needs to decode it the right way before it can truly work. Take it at the wrong time, in the wrong way, or mix it with the wrong things, and you may unknowingly block the very benefits you're hoping for. As we age, our digestion, hormones, and body rhythms change, and that makes this code even harder to crack. In today's video, we'll lift the curtain on what really happens inside your body after 30 days of taking magnesium glycinate. Why some people experience a remarkable transformation, deeper sleep, relaxed muscles, steadier heartbeats while others feel nothing at all. And most importantly, you'll discover how a single small habit before bed can completely transform your sleep, your energy, and even your mood. Before we begin, tell me, where are you watching this from? Canada, the U.S., or somewhere else in the world? And what's been draining your energy the most this week? Sleepless nights, leg cramps, or that racing heartbeat when you lie down? Share it in the comments, because somewhere thousands of miles away, someone is living through the same long, restless nights as you. Together, we'll find our way back to deep sleep, better health, and the peace of mind we all deserve, starting right now with the truth about sleepless nights. Have you ever realized that most nights when you can't fall asleep, it's not because your mind is too busy, but because your body is quietly calling for help? That familiar feeling, lying awake for hours, your thoughts spinning. Then just as you start to drift off, your legs cramp, your heart races, or a light sweat forms on your neck. Many people think that's just part of getting older. But if you look closer, it's actually the first sign that your body is severely lacking magnesium. In truth, sleep isn't only about mindset or routine. It depends on a biological switch inside your brain, and magnesium glycinate is the key that turns it on. Magnesium helps activate GABA, the neurotransmitter that calms your nervous system and signals your body that it's time to rest. When magnesium is low, that switch becomes faulty, and your body can't fully relax. You lie still, eyes closed, but inside, your muscles stay tense. Your heart keeps racing, and your brain remains alert, unable to let go. Imagine trying to sleep in a room where all the lights are still on. That's what happens inside your body when you're magnesium deficient. You feel exhausted but can't fall asleep. And when morning comes, it feels like your energy has been drained overnight. Magnesium glycinate combined with glycine gently turns off those lights, relaxing your muscles, lowering body temperature, and prompting your brain to release melatonin, the natural sleep hormone. When taken consistently and correctly, many people over 60 notice something remarkable. They start falling asleep faster, waking up less during the night, and opening their eyes in the morning feeling light, refreshed, and clear-headed. But here's something most people overlook. Timing matters just as much as dosage. If you take magnesium in the morning, when your body is alert, much of its calming benefit is wasted. The golden window is 1 to 2 hours before bed. When your body temperature begins to drop, your heartbeat slows, and your mind prepares to unwind. Stick with this routine for 3 to 4 weeks, and you'll notice the difference: fewer restless nights, a lighter body, and a mind finally at peace. If you're watching this and thinking, "That sounds exactly like me, the sleepless nights, the drained mornings," type "I need sleep" in the comments below. Not just so I know you're here, but to remind yourself that this is the first step in reclaiming the natural rest your body deserves. Because when you start sleeping well again, everything else in life, your heart health, memory, and energy begins to come back to life too. And that's only the beginning. Because up next, you'll discover something even more important: why, even after sleeping through the night, many people still wake up tired, sore, and with irregular heartbeats even when they think they've finally recovered. You know what's even more frightening than not being able to sleep? It's waking up tired after sleeping through the night. That feeling as if your body ran a marathon while you were lying still. You open your eyes, your head feels heavy. Your heartbeat is slow or irregular, and you can't help but ask, "I slept, so why do I still feel exhausted?" Most people believe that as long as they sleep enough hours, the body will naturally recharge. But the truth is far different, because sleep without depth brings no healing. It's like charging your phone with a broken cable. The screen says 100%, but the energy never really flows in. Magnesium is the heart of your body's charger. When magnesium levels are low, the process of creating energy inside your cells, especially in the heart, muscles, and brain, slows down. That's why you can sleep 8 hours and still feel like you barely rested. During sleep, magnesium stabilizes your heartbeat, relaxes your muscles, and activates ATP, the energy currency of life. Without enough magnesium, your heart's electrical rhythm becomes unstable, forcing it to work harder through the night. So when you wake up, you're not only tired, you may feel chest tightness, pounding heartbeats, or shortness of breath. Think back, how many times have you woken up in the middle of the night, hearing your heartbeat echo inside your chest like a drum out of sync? That's not simply aging. It's your heart crying out for magnesium to keep its electrical balance steady. If you're taking magnesium glycinate, remember this quality and dosage matter deeply. A 400 milligram tablet of magnesium glycinate doesn't mean you're getting 400 milligrams of pure magnesium. In reality, your body absorbs only around 80 to 100 milligrams. Too little, and your cells can't rebuild energy. Too much, and your electrolytes lose balance. Your heart races, or your body feels weak. For most people over 60, the ideal range is 200 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium per day, split into 2 doses morning and evening to keep your heart and energy steady throughout the day. If you're watching this and often wake up drained, leave A in the comments below, not just for me to see, but as a promise to yourself that you're taking back your vitality one night at a time. Because when your heart and body are fueled the right way, every morning starts to feel different. Not another battle to survive, but a new beginning to live. But don't celebrate just yet. What you're feeling now is only the surface. In the next section, you'll uncover something even deeper: why, even with good sleep and a steady heart, many still suffer from sore muscles, neck pain, or tingling in their arms and legs, even when they believe they're doing everything right. And that is where your body begins to whisper its quietest, most urgent warning. Have you ever noticed that even when you eat well, your heart is strong, and your sleep seems fine, your body still aches, especially around your shoulders, back, or calves? That dull, persistent soreness that makes getting out of bed each morning feel like a small struggle. And you tell yourself, it's just age. But the truth is, It's not aging. It's an early warning that your muscles are slowly losing their ability to recover. While you sleep, your body enters a night repair mode. Tiny muscle fibers damaged during the day begin to heal and rebuild. But for that process to happen properly, your body needs enough magnesium to trigger protein synthesis and reduce microinflammation inside the muscles. Without it, your muscle cells never fully repair themselves. You wake up feeling heavy, tense, or sore even after a calm, inactive day. Magnesium glycinate helps reduce muscle inflammation and supports collagen production, a key element that keeps your tissues elastic and resilient. When magnesium levels are adequate, your muscles recover faster and chronic stiffness fades away. That's why athletes and physically active people often rely on this specific form of magnesium. But for older adults, that benefit is even more precious because every spasm, every leg cramp, every sore morning quietly takes away a bit of confidence in their own body. Many people over 60 fall into a silent cycle. Pain leads to less movement, weaker muscles, more pain. And they never realize that just taking the right form of magnesium at the right dose and right time could break that loop. With proper intake, muscles rebuild, strength returns, and those stubborn aches start to disappear. If you're watching this and those tight shoulders, stiff legs, or lower back pain are making you move less each day, type "I want to be strong again" in the comments below, because sometimes what you truly need isn't painkillers, but a way to let your body heal itself again. Magnesium glycinate does exactly that naturally, gently, without numbing the pain. It restores balance from within, allowing your body to regain the rhythm that aging once slowed down. And once that rhythm returns, you'll notice something beautiful with just a few steps, a light stretch. You'll realize you're not as old as you thought. But the story doesn't end there, because there's something most people never notice. Sometimes the very foods you eat every day are silently undoing the progress you've made with magnesium glycinate. And in the next section, we'll uncover the everyday habits that seem harmless, but are quietly erasing the hard work your body does every night to heal. Have you ever noticed there are days when your mind feels heavy, foggy, as if a thin mist has settled inside your head? You read a sentence and forget it instantly. You start saying something and suddenly lose track of what it was. Everything seems normal. You eat well, sleep enough, yet your clarity feels long gone. People call this brain fog, a condition increasingly common after and one of its quietest causes is magnesium deficiency. The brain is the most energy-hungry organ in your body. Every thought, every memory, every emotion relies on millions of electrical signals firing between neurons. Magnesium is the key that keeps those currents stable and safe. When you don't have enough, the electrical flow becomes erratic like a flickering wire. You start to lose focus, react slower, forget simple things, and even feel irritated for no reason. Many people mistake this for the early signs of dementia. But in many cases, it's simply that the brain no longer has enough energy to function smoothly. Magnesium glycinate helps increase blood flow to the brain, protects neurons from oxidative stress, and supports ATP production, the very fuel that keeps your mind awake and sharp. That's why after just a few weeks of consistent supplementation, many people say their head feels lighter, their thinking clearer, and their mood more stable. What's even more fascinating is that glycine, the amino acid paired with magnesium, helps balance neurotransmitters, calm emotions, and improve REM sleep, the phase when the brain restores memory and emotional stability. In other words, magnesium doesn't just help you remember better, it helps you feel at peace again. If you've ever felt like your mind is slowing down, forgetting familiar names, losing your train of thought, don't panic. Sometimes, what your brain needs isn't a stimulant pill, but a simple mineral that lets it breathe again. Try taking magnesium glycinate consistently each day, preferably after dinner, when your body is most relaxed. Just 200 to 400 milligauss is enough to give your brain steady fuel, helping you wake up sharper, calmer, and more balanced the next morning. If this sounds like you, leave a comment below saying, "I want clarity." Because once your mind becomes clear again, everything else, your joy, your memory, your sense of peace begins to return too. But here's what most people don't realize. A single small mistake in how you take magnesium can quietly cancel out all your effort. And in the next section, you'll learn why so many people take magnesium for months and still feel nothing, all because of one seemingly harmless habit. Have you ever heard someone say they've been taking supplements for months but still don't feel any difference? Maybe that someone is you, consistent every day, taking the right dose at the right time, yet the results remain faint and disappointing. And you wonder, maybe my body just doesn't absorb nutrients anymore. The truth might surprise you. It's not that your body has weakened, but that the way you combine your supplements is quietly canceling their effects. Magnesium, vitamin D3, and vitamin K2 are known as the golden trio for strong bones, a healthy heart, and better sleep. But few people realize that if you take them in the wrong order, at the wrong time, or in the wrong ratio, the benefits can flip, turning into a hidden burden on your heart and arteries. Magnesium helps activate vitamin D, while K2 directs calcium to the right place into your bones, not your blood vessels. But when you take high doses of D3 without enough magnesium, vitamin D can't be properly converted. That's when calcium fails to reach your bones and instead gets stuck in your arteries, forming silent calcified plaques. Many people over 60 take vitamin D faithfully, yet still suffer from weak bones, joint pain, or even high blood pressure. Not because they lack vitamin D, but because they lack the magnesium needed to make vitamin D work correctly. And when magnesium runs low, the body's electrolyte balance collapses. Your heart beats irregularly. You feel drained, your sleep suffers, and the risk of stroke quietly rises. If you're taking multiple supplements at once, stop and reconsider the order. Magnesium should be taken separately, at least 2 hours apart from vitamin D3 and K2 to ensure full absorption. The best time? Evening, when your body is calm, your digestion slows, and magnesium's natural relaxing effects help you drift into deeper sleep. Just that small change can make a remarkable difference. Fatigue eases, your heartbeat steadies, and even your skin looks healthier and brighter as circulation improves. One 65-year-old man said after 3 weeks of adjusting his routine, "I never imagined such a small change in timing could make me feel this light again." If you're watching this and realize you've been taking D3, K2, and magnesium all at once, comment, "I'll fix it," below. Because sometimes, what's holding you back from feeling better isn't a lack of pills or nutrients. It's a lack of understanding of how your body truly works. And don't go anywhere, because in the next section, you'll learn something almost no one talks about. The quality of your magnesium supplement alone can determine whether your body absorbs it at all, and that might be the real reason why so many people take it correctly, yet never feel any difference. There's a reason why so many people over 60, even when they eat well, take their supplements, and live sensibly, still feel sluggish, drained, and trapped in an endless cycle of minor aches and fatigue. It's not because you're lacking nutrients. And it's not simply because of age, it's because your body is absorbing them the wrong way. It's like watering a plant with the purest water, but the roots have hardened no matter how much you pour. Nothing truly nourishes it. As we age, our digestive system weakens. The stomach produces less acid, the intestines absorb less efficiently, and our cells become slower at transporting minerals. That's why so many people take magnesium glycinate for weeks or even months and still feel no difference. Not because the supplement doesn't work, but because the body is no longer ready to receive it. A good supplement is useless if the internal environment of your body isn't prepared to absorb it. Think of magnesium as a key, but your body's lock has rusted, worn down by stress, medication, sugar, and years of sedentary habits. No matter how perfect the key, it can't open the door until you clean the lock. To let magnesium truly work for you, you must restore your body's natural ability to absorb and heal. That begins with simple but powerful changes. Drink enough water each day. Choose fresh, unprocessed foods. Reduce sugar and salt. And most importantly, avoid alcohol and caffeine in the evening. These silent enemies slowly destroy your body's ability to absorb minerals, especially magnesium. Once your body is cleaned and balanced again, you'll feel the difference almost immediately. Within just a few weeks, your skin looks brighter, your sleep deepens, your heartbeat steadies, and that heavy fatigue quietly fades away. It's not a miracle, it's your body remembering how to function the way nature intended. If you've stayed with me until this point, you've already walked a long journey through sleepless nights, pounding heartbeats, muscle pain, and mental fog. And perhaps now, you've realized something deeper. No pill on earth can replace understanding your own body. Magnesium isn't a miracle cure. It's a bridge helping you reconnect with your natural rhythm, where rest, energy, and peace once existed effortlessly. Remember this, aging doesn't steal your vitality. Forgetting how to care for yourself does. Your body can still heal. It can still grow stronger. It can still live joyfully, deeply, and lightly if you start listening to it again, beginning today. And if you're here, reading these words, leave a comment below saying, "I'm ready," because true healing doesn't start with a pill. It starts with the moment you decide you deserve to be healthy and happy again. You know, the most powerful thing after watching this video isn't just learning about magnesium. It's realizing that your body can still heal, no matter your age. Every deeper sleep, every lighter morning, every moment you feel alive again, that's your body thanking you for caring. Life after 60 isn't slowing down. It's a second chance to live better, to feel stronger, and to love yourself again. So if this video touched you or gave you even one helpful insight, don't just scroll away. Hit that like button right now. Your support helps this message reach more people who need it just like you. And if you haven't already, click subscribe and turn on the notification bell because we're just getting started. Every week, we'll share practical, life-changing tips to help you stay strong, sleep better, and protect your heart and mind naturally. Share this video with your friends or family because one small click could be the first step toward a healthier, happier life for someone you love.